Author's notes, special fangs, get it, cause I'm gothic. To my girlfriend, ooh, not in that way. Raven, bloody tears, 666 for helping me with that story and spelling, you rock. Justin, you're the love of my depressing life, you rock. M2, MCR rocks. XXXXXXXXXXXXXX. Hi.
We do all the X's, do we?
No, we'll separate our lines.
I didn't count every one. Are you insane?
You.
Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness, Dementia Ravenway, and I have long ebony black hair. That's how I got my name. With purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid back, and icy blue eyes like limpid tears.
Okay.
And
Before you continue, I have to remove all the knives from my chair.
health and safety, folks. It's for his own good.
Oh, you can't have the sword lying about either. I might commit to adventure.
You've already dishonored your family. You're reading this.
Okay, how much I missed?
Nothing. I stopped.
Okay, good. I just had to remove all the sharp objects around me.
Okay.
This is so terrible.
And a lot. Icy blue eyes like.
You guys are reading a terrible fanfiction while that's going along with gameplay of a good game.
Gotta dramatic read fast.
This is our choice, our version.
And a lot
Watch his
of
stairs.
people tell me I look like Amy Lee. Author's notes, if you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here.
Okay, bye.
That's read.
I'm not related to Gerard Way, but I wish I was because he's a major fucking hottie. Okay. I'm a vampire. My teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch. And I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17. I'm a goth in case you can tell. And I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic and I buy all my clothes from there. For
This
example,
is why not everyone should be reading.
Today I was wearing a black.
Reading.
I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it and a black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets and black compact boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner and red eyeshadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was
We call
no
that
sun,
sleet.
which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them. Hey, Ebony, shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy. What's up, Draco? I asked. Nothing, he said shyly. But then, I heard my friends call me, and I had to go away. XXXXXXX, author's note. Is it good? Pulls! Tell me, Fangs.
Oh god, here's my turn. Thanks to Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the chapter. BTW, well, by the way, prep, stop flaming my story, okay? XX 100 X's. The next day, I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. My coffin was black ebony, and inside it was hot pink velvet with black lace on the end. I got out of my coffin and took my giant MCR t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears and put my hair in a kind of messy bun. My friend Willow and Raven, this is you, woke up then and grinned at me. She flipped her long waist-length black hair with pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini, fishnets, and pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, and white foundation, and black eyeliner. Oh my fucking god! I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy the other day. She said excitedly.
Hang on.
So,
I'm gonna warn you guys in the chat that Safari on my MacBook is kind of stop responding a lot, and I don't know what's causing it. So the chat kind of is intermittent for me unless I figure out why it's doing this.
Also,
Well, first off,
Ty,
you're using a
Ty,
MacBook, and second off, you're using Safari.
Ty, I think
Yeah,
you're giving me-
I need to put all my I need to transfer all my bookmarks from Safari and shit into Firefox on the MacBook and just use Firefox, because Firefox does not have.
I think there's like an option to do that in Firefox somewhere.
Yeah, I will
You
look
can do it
that.
with Chrome.
I will look that up, like before I go to bed tonight and do it. And then I
Hi.
also have to set Firefox. I need to figure out how to set Firefox to load on startup on my MacBook like Safari does when I have tabs open.
Okay, Mono, what?
I feel like you're giving these characters too much personality.
Really? You think so?
This is supposed to be a dramatic reading, so you have to go the whole monotone.
I'm sorry, but you guys are fucking around, and I'm trying to listen to Chemical Plant's awesome music.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why don't you just mute us?
I'm just glad I bought the Sonic collection. It was worth the $15.
Ugh.
And now I don't
Continue.
have to worry about using
I'm waiting for the plebs.
now I don't have to worry about using shitty emulators for SA2 and SA1 if I ever decide to stream that, because I have those now too.
Okay. Yeah, so I said blushing. You like Draco.
God
She asked
damn
me,
it,
and we
platforming.
went out.
Why even?
What?
I'm having difficulties platforming.
You asked me if I went. As we went out of the Slytherin common room into the Great Hall.
Did you
No.
just say the slow choke thing, Mana?
No, I so fucking don't, I shouted. Yeah, right, claimed.
No, Max,
Yes,
I'm online.
Draco walked up to me. Hi,
I'm
he
talking
said.
to Scott.
Hi, I replied flirtily. Guess what, he said. What?
Oh.
I asked. Well, Good Charlotte are having a concert in Hogsmeade, he told me. Oh my fucking god, I screamed. I love GC. They are my favorite band, besides MCR. Well, do you want to go with me, he asked. I gasped. Your turn.
Emotion.
You
Oh,
told
just-
me to monotone it.
I told him, not ass.
Just give me a sec. I'm gonna deal with someone. Oh, fuck.
Wow, 8 viewers. You guys fucking love Sonic, apparently.
I'll read my my
Okay.
Immortal, so...
Authors of stop flamming the story preps, okay? Otherwise, thanks to the Gothic people for the good reviews. Thanks again, Raven. Oh yeah, BTW, I don't own this or the lyrics for Good Charlotte.
And
XX.
if I mispronounce the words that she types in my chapters, I apologize in advance, but I have an autocorrect in my brain.
You look younger
On the night of the concert, I put on my black lace-up boots with high heels. Underneath them were ripped red fishnets. Then I put on a black leather mini dress with all this corset stuff on the back and front. I put on my matching fishnet on my arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. I felt a little depressed then, so I slit one of my wrists. I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding and listened to some GC. I painted my nails black and put on tons of eyeliner. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert. I went outside. Draco was waiting there in front of his
Wait,
flying car.
time out. Alright,
Yes?
I just put out the tweet. Streaming Sonic Generations while Ty 644 and Mono Wizard read my Immortal. What am I doing with my life?
Apparently nothing good.
By the way,
Yeah,
I'm
but-
highlighting this entire thing.
Good, I'm not playing music or nothing.
Oh shit.
No,
are
no,
you?
I'm not. No, it's just game music because it's a Sonic game. It's got a halfway
Okay,
decent
yes, it has a
soundtrack.
good soundtrack. Okay,
He
thank
was
you.
wearing a Simple Plan t-shirt. They would play at the show too. Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little eyeliner. Author's note, a lot of cool boys wear it, okay? Hi, Draco, I said in a depressed voice. Hi, Ebony, he said back. We walked into his flying black Mercedes Benz. License plate said 666. And flew the place for the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We will smoke cigarettes and drugs. When we got there, we both hopped out of the car, went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage, and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte. You come in cold.
Don't sing the lyric, please don't.
There was no lyric. Oh, love.
Those are lyrics. We
Are
can
they?
copyright ID'd.
I'm not saying
Actually,
lyrics.
copyright ID only pops up if you sing a certain amount of the song. Like a few lyrics won't matter unless it's the whole song.
I'm not reading them because
Just in case.
they have nothing to do with
Fucking
anything.
dimps!
If you would gonna take something with
I'm
no-
sorry, I know dimps didn't do generations, but that was a dick move right there. You either make it or you go to a bottomless pit. There is no in between there.
Where
Okay.
was I?
I'll continue.
Okay. Sang Joel, I don't own the lyrics to
No!
that song. Really?
I'm
I'm
failing
so
so
surprised.
hard at this.
Joel is so fucking hot, I said to Draco, pointing to him as he sung, filling the club with his amazing voice. Suddenly Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we marched to the music. Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay. I don't like it better than you, I said. Really? Asked Draco sensitively, and he put his arm around me all protective. Really? I said. Besides, I don't even know Joel. He's going out with Hillary fucking Duff. I fucking hate that little bitch. I said disgustedly.
The best part is they broke up like 2 weeks after this thing was put out.
You have her ugly blonde face.
I wonder why.
Night went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos with them. We got GC's concert tees. Draco and I crawled back into the Mercedes Benz, but Draco didn't go back to Hogwarts instead of going to the Forbidden Forest.
Oh great! I get the best one. I
He's
did
kidding with excitement.
Dupe Flamin. Okay, Ebony's name is not Anabi. Not Mary. Fuck! I screwed up.
It's nuts, Mary Sue.
You're too good. You're too good.
Are you guys reading paragraphs?
And
Yeah.
Nobi.
Damn, those
These
paragraphs.
are supposed.
name is
These
Anabi,
paragraphs are
not Mary
terrible.
Sue. Okay, Draco is Sue in Louvre.
These aren't paragraphs. These are
Is
chapters.
Ty mispronouncing Draco on purpose to piss people off?
No, he's trying to read it as
I'm trying to read her fucking spelling.
It's spelled that bad.
With her that he is acting different. They knew each other before, okay? Draco, I shouted, what the fuck do you think you are doing? Draco,
Draco,
didn't
stop!
answer. What?
Draco, what are you doing? Draco, stop!
He didn't answer. Stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily. Ebony. Sorry, I have to read it like an idiot, even if she spells it right. He asked, what? I snapped? Draco leaned in extra close and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing colored contacts, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness, and then suddenly, I didn't feel mad anymore. And then, suddenly, just as Draco kissed me passionately, Draco climbed on top of me and we started to make out, kneeling against a tree. He took of my top, and I took of his clothes. I didn't even took off my bra. Then he put his thingy into my you-know-what, and we did it for the first time. Oh, 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 I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm. We started to kiss everywhere, and my pale body became all warm. And then, what the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers?
Yes! Dumbledore, save us!
It was Dumbledore.
There's a chapter I really hope I get, but I can't remember which one it is. It's called,
This is so fucking bad!
I know.
Please stop! I think I'm about to, like, break my own eardrum so I don't have to listen to you.
Stop.
I'd rather, you know what? I'd rather listen to more Amo Chow. In fact, I am listening to more Amo Chow.
At least that's voiced by Laura Bailey.
You can turn that off.
No! You will suffer through it.
I don't have to hear it.
We're already suffering. We're reading this tripe.
Good point! Why are we still yelling about shit?
Because we can.
Just screaming. So fucking cute.
Okay, my turn. Author's note, stop flaming. If you flame, it means you're a prep or a poser. The only reason Dumbledore swore is because he had a headache. Okay, and on top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good revolves.
Apparently she got those 5 good reviews, though. Whoever gave her those 5 good reviews are absolute idiots.
I wanted to see how horrible I could get.
Dumbledore made and Draco and I follow him. He kept shouting
What?
at us.
No!
You ludicrous fools! Ludicrous!
Zangor is also getting pissed off at Sonic Generations, just so we're clear.
I started to cry tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were both looking very angry. They were having sexual intercourse in the forbidden forest, he yelled in a fury voice. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Professor McGonagall, how dare you? How dare you? Demanded Professor Snape. That was the question. And then Draco shrieked, because I love her! Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad. Professor Snape said, fine, farewell, you may go up to your rooms. Draco and I went upstairs while the teacher glared at us. Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked me gently. Yeah, I guess I lied. I went to the girl's door and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut black floor-length dress with red lace all around it and black high heels. When I came out,
Because
Draco
I care
standing
so much.
and he started to sing, I just want to live by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered. Even though he wasn't supposed to be there, we hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight and he reluctantly went back into his room. Your turn.
Shit, imp preps, okay? P.S. What? I can't even pronounce that word. It's won't, but it's W-N not. It's W not, but not. Update. Until you give me good revows. The next day, I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end, and a matching top with red skulls all over it, and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray painted my hair with purple. In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of
Oh
milk.
my god, chocolate, what the fuck?
And a glass of red
I'm
blood.
glad to stop you right there.
Why?
Why? We
Dude,
have
blueberry is
seen
the
kind
superior
of
cereal.
food that the Hogwarts halls can come up with.
This is
Why is
anything!
he eating fucking
And you
Count
choose Count
Chocula?
Chocula!
At what point has this...
What else
At what
is
point was
this
this based in reality?
Wait! Suddenly someone bumped into me. All of the blood spilled all over my top.
In case you haven't noticed, this is Harry Potter in name only.
I regret saying it when I looked up because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contact lenses just like Draco's. And there was no scar on his forehead anymore. He had a manly stubble on his chin. The English accent. He looked exactly like Joel Madden. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him, kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I don't get those, you sick. Didn't get one, you sicko. I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. That's alright, what's your name, I questioned. My name's Harry Potter. The most beautiful vampire these days, he grumbled. Why, I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. Well, I am a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered.
Dear
Yeah, I
God,
rolled.
man.
We sat down to talk for a while, then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him.
Chapter 7, Bring Me to Life.
Oh, God.
What authors don't. Well, okay, you guys. I'm only writing this because I got 5 good reviews. And BJW, I won't write the next chapter until I get 10 God
10.
bonds. So stop flaming or I'll report you. Ebony isn't a Mary Sue. Okay, she isn't perfect. She's
That's
a
Marie.
satanist. She has problems. She's depressed, for God's sake. XXXX666X6 Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red satanist things on my nails in red nail polish. Others don't see. Does that sound like a Mary Sue to you?
Yes!
Yes. Yes. I waved to Vampire. Dark misery was in its depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyway,
What?
I went up.
And he's jealous of himself?
Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door. Then he started Frenching passively. We take off each other's clothes enthusiastically. Are you enthusiastic or not? He felt me up before I took off my top. Then I took off. Oh wow, she got off right for once. Off my black leather bra, and he took off his pants. We went on the bed and started making out naked, and then he put his boy sticky in mine, and we had sex. See, is that stupid? Yes, very. Oh, Draco, I screwed while getting an orgasm, and all of a sudden I saw a tattoo I'd never seen before on Draco's arm. It's a black heart with an arrow to it. On it, in bloody Gothic writing, were the words, vampire. I was so angry. You bastard! You stood angrily jumping out of bed. No, but you don't understand.
Oh,
You
God.
completed, but now you too much. No, you fucking idiot! I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyway. I put on my clothes all huffily, then stumped out. Draco ran out, even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what, but I was too bad to care. I stumped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom where he was having a lesson. Professor Snape and some other people. Vampire Potter, you motherfucker! I yelled.
What have our lives come to?
I don't know. I'm playing
Nothing.
Generations and listening to you fuck.
Stop blasting, okay? If you do, then you are a prep. XXXX was a 666 in it. I don't care. Everyone in the classroom stared at me, and then Draco came into the room, even though he was naked, and started begging me to take him back. Ibani, I'm sorry, I have to do it that way. It's not what you think, Draco screamed sadly. My friend Bloody Mary Smith smiled at me understandingly. She flipped her long waist-length gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood that she was wearing contact lenses on. She had pale white skin that she was wearing white makeup on. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. Her real parents are vampires, and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother. And her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. She still has nightmares about it. Wait, what?
What?
And she was very haunted and depressed.
It
It also turns out her real last name is Smith and not Granger. Said she was converted to Satanism. She is in Slytherin now, not Gryffindor. What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Snape what? Demeaned
I'm sorry, but I think
This whole thing is demeaning.
I think I'm gonna have to sit down and reassess my life later tonight.
And his cold voice, but I ignored him. Vampire, I can't believe you cheated on me with Draco, I shouted at him. Everyone gasped. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I went out with What? What? Sudden perspective change here. When I was Vampire, I'm bi and so is Ebony for a while, but then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brittany, a stupid preppy fucker. We were just good friends now, and he had gone through horrible problems, and now he was gothic. Ha ha ha. Like I would hang out with a prep. But I'm not going out with Draco anymore, said Vampire. Yeah, fucking right. Fuck off, you bastard, I screamed. I ran out of the room and into the Forbidden Forest, where I had lost my virility to Draco, and then I started to burst into tears. I'm sorry, I can't read through the tears.
Chapter 9, stop flaming, okay? I didn't read all the books. This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault if Dumbledore swears.
Yes, it is.
Besides, I said he had a headache.
Mono, this is a kid-friendly stream!
And the reason Snap doesn't lick Harry now is cause he's Christian and Vampire is a Satanist. MCR rocks. XXXXXXXX. I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. Then all of a sudden, an horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose, basically like Voldemort in the movie, and he was wearing all black, but it was obvious he wasn't Gothic. It was Voldemort. Wow, Voldemort looks like Voldemort. Who knew?
This is the spell check button. It looks like the spell check button.
No, I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort sounded imperious and I couldn't run away. Crookshanks, I shouted to Voldemort fell off his throne. I felt bad for him even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. Then you're not a sadist, you fucking idiot!
I'm more concerned that she threw Hermione's cat at him.
Don't you know, Crookshanks is a fucking lethal weapon, that fat-ass cat.
Anthony, he yelled, "Thou must kill Potter." I thought about Vampire and his sex eyes and his gothic black hair, and his face looked just like Joe Madden. I remembered that Draco had said I didn't understand. So I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they broke up? No, Voldemort, I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please, I begged. Thou must, he yelled, if thou dost not, that I shall kill thy beloved Draco. Why the hell is Voldemort talking like this? You know, I asked in a surprised way. Voldemort got a dude, you're so retarded, look on his face!
He's aware!
I am telekinesis!
You want me to take over?
No, I can do it. He answered cruelly, and if you doth not, it's just that one line always gets me. He answered cruelly, and if you doth not kill Vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco, he shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. I was so scared and mad, I didn't know what to do. Suddenly Draco came to the woods. Draco, I said. Hi. Hi, he said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing the white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram. Get it? Between Joe Madden and Gerard Way. Are you okay? I asked.
What?
No, he answered. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me. I expelled. That's okay, he said undepressed, and we went back into Hogwarts together making out.
And step it, you gay fags. If you do not like ilk Miss Story, then fuck off. P.S. It turns out Bloody Mary wasn't a muggle, a fart, a third L, and she and Vampire are evil that, yay, they moved houses, okay? That's not how you spell houses either. I was really scared about Voldemort all day. I was even upset. Went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Row 666. I am the lead singer of it, and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between GC, Slipknot, and MCR. The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire Draco, Ron, although we call him Diablo now. He has black hair now with blue streaks in it. And Hagrid! What?
Hagrid?
What? Draco and Vampire were depressed and they weren't coming and we wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrist. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too, and the only way you can kill a vampire is with a CROSS. There's no way I'm writing that. You just fucking did. Or a steak. And not the snaky kind,
Delicious.
the gooey kind.
Delicious.
And then we're probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride. I put on a black leather shirt that showed off my boobs, and tiny matching miniskirt that said simple plaid on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but really I'm not.
You are.
In so many ways. We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song I suddenly burst into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerted voice. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily. And then I said, well, Voldemort came, and the fucking bastard told me to fucking kill Harry. But I don't want to kill him because he's really nice. And if he did go out with Draco, even if he did go out with Draco, but if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort is gonna fucking kill Draco. I burst into tears. Suddenly Draco jumped out from behind a wall. What? Why didn't you fucking tell me? He shouted. How could you fucking poser muggle bitch? That out of character? Yes, very much still. I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry too, all sensitive. Then he ran out crying. We practiced one more hour, and suddenly Dumbledore,
It's Dumbledore. Haha.
Dumbledore, walked in angrily.
Dumbledore.
He walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. What? That's basically not swearing, and this time he was really upset, and you will cry, and you will see why. Ebony, Draco has been out of his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrist.
You just said he couldn't.
You contradicting bitch! How dare you tie with my emotion?
Author's notes. I said stop flamming up. Perhaps if this chapter is Shrupid 111, it deals with thrillerous issues. It's a see for yourself. It's stupid. Be brew. Thanks to my friend Raven for helping me. XXXXXXXXXXXX. No, I screamed. I was horrified. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her fuck off and I ran to my room crying myself. Dumbledore chased after me shouting, but he had to stop when I went out of my room because he would look like a perv that way. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood and then I slit both of my wrists. They all got over my clothes, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily while I put on a Linkin Park song at full volume. Are you upset now, Zangor?
Oh dear God.
She's brought Linkin Park into this.
Oh dear God.
I'm pissed at her because she brought steak into it!
I grabbed a steak and almost stuck it in my eyes. Don't do that, that's not how you eat.
Food goes in your mouth, not your chest.
I was so fucking depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut all over it sandally.
You know, Zangor.
I put on black high heels and with pink metal stuff on the ends and 6 pairs of skull earrings. I couldn't fucking believe it. Then I looked out the window and screamed, Snap was spying on me and he was taking a videotape of me and Lupin was masticating.
So he was chewing on something! I hope it's that steak you weren't using!
They were sitting on their broomsticks. Ooh, you fucking perv, stop looking at me naked. Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Manson on it.
Wait,
Something
she already got dressed!
Certainly vampire.
The continuity.
Abracadabra, he yelled.
Wait, look at that movie. That thing built a film years ago.
Abracadabra, he yelled at Staple Lupin, pointing his womb. I took my gun and shot Van Lupin a gazillion times and they both started screaming and the camera broke. Suddenly Dumbledore ran in.
Get all the good chapters.
Ebony, it has been revealed that someone has a no! He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then he waved his wand, and suddenly Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said, "Everyone, we need to talk."
What?
What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student.
What?
I may be a Hogwarts student, Hagrid paused idly, but I am also a Satanist.
What?
This cannot be, Snap said in a crisp voice as blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand
The
had...
trolls, work with me!
There must be other factors. You don't have any, I yelled in madly. Lupin held up the camera triumphantly, triumphantly. The lens may be ruined, but the tape is still here. I felt fate more than I normally do, like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood. Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hand on his cloak. When I heard the words that I had heard before, but not from him, I did not know whether to feel shocked or happy or to bite him and drink blood because I felt fate. Because Hagrid said, and he paused in the air dramatically, waving his wand in the air, and swooped he in, singing to the tune of a gothic version of a song by 50 Cent. You're gothic? Snap asked in a little afraid voice because he was afraid it meant he was connected with Satan. Because I love her!
I'm hurt! This is actually hurting my brain. Okay. Stop
You are weak!
aiming. Okay, Hagrid is a pedo too. A lot of people in American schools are like that. I wounded.
Wait. Where?
This ain't an American school.
Is that like in chapter 12?
Oh shit! I think we're already on chapter 12.
Yep.
American.
Chapter 12 of 44.
Oh dear God, we're not even halfway through.
Here's the issue. How do you know Snap isn't Kristen? That's the name of Shattuck's mother. Plus, Hagrid isn't really in love with Ebony. That was, excuse me, Cedric. Okay. XXX.
No, the burp is actually in the story.
What?
The burp is clearly in the story.
Yeah.
Can I just point out something? We're reading this off the wiki, and in the corner, I'm just seeing tons of images of
ducks.
cute little ducks.
Double.
Yes.
Places and enemies from our past.
I was about to slit my wrist again when the silver knife that Drago had given me in case I asked him. He had told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. No, I thought it was Harroged, but it was vampire. He started to scream, "Oh my, OG, OMFG, no, my scar hurts." And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. What?
My red. Shut up. Shut up.
I stopped. How did you know? I saw it, and my scar turned back into a lightning bolt. No, I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diabolo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always covered up with foundation, he said back. Anyway, my scar hurt, and it turned back into a lightning bolt. Saved me. Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco, and Volfimore has him bondage.
Oh.
Anyway, I was in the school nurse's office, now recovering from my slit wrist. Snap and Lupin and Harhead were there too. They were going to save Mangos. Save Mangos after they recovered because they were pedophiles. And you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in a school with lots of hot girls.
Oh my good grill.
Dumbledore had constipated the video camera they took of me naked.
That can't be good for him.
I put up my middle finger at them. Anyway, Hagrid came in my hospital bed holding a what?
Okay. Wait. Yeah, I'm okay.
Holding a bouquet of pink roses. And Navi, I need to tell you something. Well, you, as in you, he said in a serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off, I told him. You know I fucking hate the color pink anyway. You were wearing pink earlier! The inside of your bed, which is a coffin, is pink!
Hot pink! Bright fucking
idiot!
pink!
And I don't fucking like fucking up preps like you. I snapped. Hagrid had been mean to me before for being gothic. No, Anabi, Hagrid says. These are not roses. What are they, goths? To you, poser prep? I asked because I was angry that he had brought me pink roses. I saved your life, Hagrid yelled angrily. No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton pee video made from your shower scene and being wooed by Snap and Lupin, who masturbated. See, is that split wrong?
Yeah, and so was that sentence.
Exactly.
So is half of this fic.
What are we talking about?
Silently. Whatever, I yelled angrily. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. These aren't roses. He suddenly looked at them and an evil look in his eye and muttered, well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. That's not a spell. That's a MCR song, I corrected him wisely. There's irony in that somewhere.
Wait, Phantom, you have Sonic Generations?
I know.
I was just warming up my vocal cords.
About that, yes, I do have this with the computer version, except it will not let me play it.
Aww.
Then he screamed, Petulus, Marengo, mi misli Romasio. For all you cool goofic MCR fans out there, that is a tribute, especially for Raven. I love you, girl. Aimo Noto O Keio. And then the roses turned into a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air. And it was black. You don't say.
This is why Bad Fiction just has quality control.
Now I knew he wasn't a prep. Okay, I believe you. Now, what WTF is Darko? Draco. I can't even pronounce that. It's Draco. I don't know. Hagrid rolled his eyes. He looked into the ball.
Well, here's the problem, Ty. Here's why I figured out why you're having trouble.
Not a word.
I understand why you're having trouble reading this fic. You must be a prep.
I probably am. I looked into the balls of flame. Wait, there was only one a minute ago. Oh God, they're multiplying.
Oh God, the continuity.
Suddenly, we were engulfed in the flames.
You see, Inubly, Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watching the flame. Wait, now there's only one? To see wit is in the flames. Ha 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 ha. You reviewers flames, get it? Get it?
No.
I don't. There's not even a vowel in that word! MST, find yourself first, okay? I have found myself, okay? You mean old man? Hagrid yelled.
Dumbledore.
No, half the words are spelled uppercase. I'm trying to enunciate them. I don't know.
Stop trying.
Shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache, or else he would have said something back. Hagrid stormed off back into his bed. You are a liar, Prof. Dumbledore.
Is it bad that a 5th grader can write better than this?
I can write better than this, and you've read my shit.
Yes.
Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped on the ends with lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front. Then I put on black fishnets, black high-heeled boots, with pictures of Billy Joe Arm. Oh, god damn it! I like Green Day.
So do I.
It's Billy Joe Armstrong on them. I put my hair all out around me, so I looked like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who she is, you're a perp. So fuck off. I know who she is. I've seen porn of her.
Look, can we just start instead of saying pleb, say perp?
Oh, I said pleb instead of perp. Prep.
No, can we?
No.
We should change it to.
He's meaning we should all call each other preps instead of plebs.
No, I like calling. I think we should change it within the confine of the story because she's obviously a pleb. But I put on blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss. You look kawaii, girl. Why is Japanese coming into this?
Because Japan.
I'm not even using it right. Bloody Mary said sadly, "Thanks, get it? You do." What the fuck was that?
Okay, Ty. The story is so bad, my brain literally just died. I'm sitting here eating Frosted Flakes, and my mouth just like kind of spit out the milk because my brain died for a second.
No, an ad start. Like I heard a blip of like music. I think an ad started coming on this or something.
Wait, you see the ad to the right?
Yeah.
I think it's depending on if you hover your mouse over it, the ad starts. Like, try it.
So.
Yeah, it starts. There's no sound to it.
Well, there's for me. Whatever.
I said sadly too, but I was still upset. I slit both of my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the blood. That is disgusting. I tried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went to some classes. Vampire was in the hair of magical creatures.
Magical magic creatures.
Oh yes, magical magic creatures. I want that to be a thing now. Hair of magical magic creatures. He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared and he had used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from What the fuck? Why? Why? Why?
No, but seriously, my brain did die back there for a second. I was eating my Frosted Flakes. I can think of no other reason than this terrible fanfiction why my mouth would suddenly stop responding to what I was telling it to do and just kind of opened on its own, letting all the Frosted Flakes fall out of my mouth.
Hi, he said in an impressed way. Hi, back, I said in a weak... What? What?
Oh, what?
Wally
What are you doing? Stop!
said we looked at each other and for some time. Harry had beautiful red gothic eyes, so much like Draco's. Then we jumped on each other and started screwing each other. Stop it now, you horny simpletons!
I'm gonna let you now find a good stopping point because I'm gonna start up music. Because I'm on break screen, I'm changing games.
Okay, we'll stop at the end of the chapter.
Let me finish after this. We'll stop after this chapter. We'll pick
All
it
right.
up some other time. Shouted Professor
No,
McGoo.
no, you can keep going. I'm just gonna put on a couple songs and then I'm gonna start playing a different game.
So we'll take a break.
Yeah.
Who was watching us and was so was everyone else. Vampire, you fucker, I said, slapping him. Stop trying to screw me. You know I love Draco. You don't show it. I shouted, and then I ran away angrily. Just then he started to scream, OMFG, no, my scar hurts. And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red lights. No, I ran up closer. I thought, oh, okay, it is repeating itself. She is repeating herself. I'm not reading this a second time.
But you must.
Not again!
No, okay, I will. No, I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore. I shouted. I do, but Diabolo changed into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation, he said back. Anyway, my scar hurt, and then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondage.
Is it Diabolo or Diablo?
Special thanks to Raven, my goo-fix blood sister. What? WTF, you're supposed to writ this. 11111. Hey, Raven, do you know where my sweater... Chapter 13. Now we take break.
Oh dear God. This break is much needed because otherwise I think my brain would have died.
You're not reading it.
I'm not, but listening to it is nearly lethal.
I will.
This
How fast was I when I read that shit?
You're
very,
fine.
very slow. In terms
No,
of
the
reading.
last bit where it repeated itself because I tried to get through that fast.
You were fine.
Okay.
This is so terrible. Why are we gonna highlight this and play it on Clusterduck? What's worse is, for the most part, I was playing Generations, like in the classic era.
I don't care. I'll put it a
Is-
horrible fanfic with horrible gameplay of a good game.
Isn't
I'll be
it what?
Oh, you hurt me, sir.
Isn't that what Sonic the Hedgehog is all about?
Yes. Maybe.
Horrible fanfics.
Oh,
What I miss?
You know what?
Um,
I'll have the title as a dramatic reading of my Clusterduck dramatic reading of My Immortal, while Zangor tries to play Sonic Generations in the background for your enjoyment.
Featuring My Immortal featuring Sonic Generations.
Yes, that'll be the title. The description will be Mono and I read My Immortal, and Zangor plays Sonic Generations for your amusement.
Also, look, jingle keys.
I'll be honest, Angle, you're really bad playing that game. But it was so
Well,
fun.
sorry, it's like my first time. You expect me to be good?
Now, when you put it that way, yeah, it was your first time.
I did pretty damn good for my first time.
And Max, what did you think of the fanfic?
I've seen worse.
Can Max just is like, can I have the last like 30 minutes of my life back?
Actually, Max is part of the Lion King fandom. He has seen worse.
The line.
Yeah. But there's only the best I know of. One second.
No.
No! No! Go away, Max. Quick, Ty,
No.
kick him from the call. Ty, what are you doing? Ty, stop!
He'll still be able to post it in the fucking chat.
I know.
There it goes.
I know.
I want to read Professor McGoogle's
For some reason, there's this random Pokemon in my Pokemon me.
She may be associated with the death dealers.
The death dealer. Where is this?
I'm on the wiki still. That's what
I know,
she
but
calls
which
the death.
chapter?
That's what she calls the
Death Eaters.
Yeah, that's what she calls the death eaters. She calls them the death dealers.
Snake tail.
Every time McGonagall appears in the story to interrupt Draco and Ebony from having sex, the quotes reflect the fact. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Stop it now, you horny simpletons. Come now, one. Yes, so shut your mouth and it, you insolent fools.
Lol, what?
Her names are McGoogle, McGoggle, Pratcher, McGonagall, and McGonagall. No, McGonagall. Snap and Lupin, I love the picture that's for their page. I want you guys to see this. That is their character image. He's chewing on jerky. Other names: Snoop, Snop, Snoop, Snipe, Snap, Snip, Snake, Severus. Other names for Lupin include Lumpkin and Lumpin.
Dear God.
They are probably based on Severus Snape and Remus Lupin, but they do not resemble these characters in any way, shape, or form. That's not what it says. I had to add my 2 cents. Lupin is more of a follower than Snape and participates in most of his plans. He is very rarely seen without the presence of Snap. Lupin has a strange fascination with chewing on stuff. Since his first appearance, he masticated. Snap took of Ebony in the bath. He's described as a necrophilical, which is the reason he did it with Willow's corpse. He also apparently resurrected her. She appears alive 1 chapter later. He has a streak of horrible luck because in each appearance he's either verbally abused or tortured by Ebony and her friends. He does not seem to stop him from serving Voldemort. Lupin, like Snap, also appears to have a certain degree of invulnerability. Because during his first appearance, Ebony shot him a gazillion times, but this did not seem to hurt him at all.
Pedometer. What kind of name is that for a thing that counts your steps?
Pedometer is how it's pronounced.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
But
Pedometer.
I still enjoy calling it the pedometer.
Exactly.
My pedometer is 2,700.
Differences from the original. Oh my god, I love this. I love how they describe this. It's easier to list the similarities to the original characters because there are practically none. Compared to his counterpart, Snap appears to be much more of a stereotypical villain. It's quite clear on which side he is from the start, while the real character alliance is ambiguous throughout the entire series, only to be revealed at the end of the last book. Snap also obsesses into making out with Draco. Since he attempted to do it once, he succeeded in raping him near the end of the fic. Lupin, when compared to Lupin, is a complete idiot! There's no mention about his hairy problem throughout the whole thing, and he also is the follower of Voldemort, where the real character hates the mere mention of the Dark Lord. Another difference is that Lupin loves Snap, and vice versa, while the real characters, Snape in particular, dislike one another. I have to read these characters. I don't know why. I don't know. It's I'm gonna kill myself laughing one of these days, aren't I? Okay, character picture for Voldemort.
Is it Lord Moldy Butt from Billy and Mandy?
No! It's the dude you were so retarded look.
Why is Crookshanks on his shoulder?
Yes, it is! Well, she didn't throw the cat at him, so. Voldemort, also known as Tom Satan Bombadil. Tom Anderson. He has the most other names of any other character. Voldemort. 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 The Bark Lord. The Pick Lord. The Dork Lord. Tom Bombadil. Tom Anderson. Satan and Stan. Stan! Differences from the original. The original. Voldemort and my Immortal is none of that. I love this. The original Voldemort is a no-nonsense villain who goes to great lengths to get what he wants, even if that means killing his own henchmen. He likes to cause suffering to everyone who gets in his way, and is so feared that even his name itself is a source of dread. Even as a child, he is established to be run to beyond saving. Voldemort is also said to be one of the most powerful wizards ever. The Voldemort of My Immortal is none of that. The only thing he does is basically intimidate Ebony and flee. Well, he does share his obsession with killing Harry, like his original counterpart. He does not have the intelligence to create effective plans, only sticking to an ineffective one. As a teen, he's established as a sympathetic goof and appears to live in the 1980s instead of the more accurate 40s. Voldemort's great magical powers are largely absent, as he is easily defeated on 2 separate occasions. Tom Bombadil is a character from J.R.R. Tolkien's fantasy epic The Lord of the Rings. The same name is used for Voldemort's giving name in My Immortal. The original Bombadil is nothing like Bombadil in the 80s Hogwarts. But again, none of the Harry Potter characters are really themselves either.
No, they really aren't.
This frou-frou pet thing, whatever Pokemon is killing me.
Hard battle?
Yeah, Furfus are kind of annoying to deal with at that point.
I call on myself, but I'm trying to get this, one who's trying to escape or something. Run away, yeah.
I give you Mr. Norris and Phillips the cat. They didn't change them, they just made them act like each other. Meow, meow, meow.
What kind of Pokemon is named Furfur anyway?
It's a poodle.
Better have a good moveset then.
It's a normal type. It's kind of, it's kind of more like, kind of the point
It
of
was
it is
more or
like
less
that,
to add a
that-
reason to add a Pokemon groomer to the game.
Yeah, it has like that. Pretty much its biggest gimmick is that grooming thing.
Yes.
Grooming!
I assume it could be well used, but
Oh.
Oh look, it's Reshiram.
Reshiram and Zekrom, yes, they are in the garden.
What garden?
Oh wait, are you a boy or a girl, Max?
Boy.
Okay, the janitor is about to give you a condom.
What?
Don't ask questions, just roll with it.
Wait, what garden?
He's about to watch the fireworks with Shauna.
Oh.
the joke is right after that. You are given
Yeah,
the TM for protect.
I know. I saw a guy play that already. Ugh.
It can only be better. Did it fade? I can't remember. It's been a while since I played that part. Did it fade to black after that?
I think so.
I think I did. Let me see.
It can only get better in... Oh god. It can only get better.
I meant to take out day and night thing because watching fireworks in the day seems a bit
There's a page on this wiki for spelling. Ever since the great and reversed Noah Webster first revolutionized America with a standardized system of spelling, grammar, pronunciation of the English language, including the creation of the Webster's Dictionary, spelling has been considered a necessary part of writing. Further research has proved that through study of people like Tara Gillespie that bad spelling may not in fact be due to a lack of education as previously thought, but a disease known as spelling anarchy. Symptoms include the total rejection of spelling, the propensity to slaughter this straight of the English language in a cold-blooded manner, and in some cases, to still create a work of art, as evidenced by Tara Gillespie's magnum opus, or whatever the fuck it is, my Immortal. Take, for example, the prime example of spelling anarchy.
Fear attack.
I just looked. First, I had the writer's page up. Writing style. Good lord, where do we actually
Where do
start
we
from here?
begin?
As any reader slash reviewer of my world would tell you, Tara Gillespie possesses, get it, a very distinct writing style, many of which probably reflect her personality. For instance, she has a habit of writing as if she were sending text messages. It gets so bad that it gets increasingly harder for the reader to decipher her words as the story continues. She also embarks chapters with a series of author notes, all of which tell the preps and posers to stop flaming her work. Or some would be in direct response to particular insults she received from reviewers and her spelling out of characters, etc. She would also usually threaten to slit her wrists for each bad reviewer, threaten not to update the fanfic unless she gets certain good news, an example of which includes, and stop, blah 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 blah. As mentioned, her writing is very distinctive to her personality. She's under the mindset that the world is separated into three groups. Perhaps people like Hilary Duff, the color pink, and everything and everyone Tara dislikes and tells to fuck off. There's people like Avril Lavigne, the character Albert Dumbledore, are basically people trying to be goth. And finally, goth, aka goth, Gillespie's warped and moronic version of what she believes to be gothic, but we all know better. She also goes to the great length of describing her character's clothes for several paragraphs, and in my world's defense, these in-depth descriptions are probably the only thing well written. She also has no problem of constantly reminding her readers of her love for various bands such as My Chemical Romance, Good Charlotte, and/or Evanescence. But what's most distinctive is Tara's fondness for canon rape. To put it simply, she takes some of the most primary characters from the Harry Potter series and turns them into bisexual vampire goths who always wear black, worship Satan, are depressed, suicidal, and giving them a house change into Slytherin. One more side note of Tara's writing style is her habit of experimenting and often murdering the English language. Although she overly states that she has an interest in Japanese, she has many characters spouting random Japanese phrases, and such as kawaii. And any language professor would strictly tell their students that in order to grasp another language must firm grasp of their first language. Tara unfortunately proves that she has grasped very little of both. She loves to experiment with adverbs in particular, some which include sexily, suicidally, and gothically, which in Tara's defense, all these words are, in fact, adverbs of sex, suicide, and goth. But these adverbs are frequently misspelled, which determines she is stupid. She also changes the spelling of some people's names and changes their personalities frequently. Possible troll. One of the world's most frequently asked questions and greatest mysteries is Tara Gillespie trolling. This would make the greatest sense for the explanation of my Immortal, because as many would say, my Immortal is just too bad to be true. However, many other things would have been taken into account if Tara Gillespie was just magazine page fan who was myopically giving access to the internet. First, to support the troll theory, one must look at Tara's origins. She supposedly lives or lived in Dubai. As previously stated, Dubai is an emirate of the United Arab Emirates. Tara also loves Hot Topic, so unless she or a friend or family are fabulously wealthy, it would be nearly impossible for her to take weekly trips to the States or any other country that has a Hot Topic so she could purchase her goods. However, Dubai has a thriving economy and some tourism. Dubai is also a home to the Mall of Dubai, a grand mall that holds over 1,200 shops. It's possible Hot Topic could be a part of this number of 1,200. This, however, is yet to be verified. It's also possible that Tara could be from Dubai. She states she offers notes of Chapter 44 saying, OMG, I'm leaving Dubai pretty soon. I can't wait. However, all this misleading when Tara said she's comparing to two things. The word W, in fact a slang term for someone in America with the letter W, is also used to flame and mock former United States President George W. Bush, pronouncing his middle name initials W. W also refers to an American organization called WUSA. It is based in California and it sells various motocross and wheeling goods. What makes all of this mysterious is that Tara may have misspelled Dubai as Dubia, or she could be implying that she is in fact an American. For more my Immortal itself, or for lack of a better explanation, to so many things wrong to be taken seriously. It reads like a list of a troll writer would do. Frequently misspelled words in an almost organized manner, present a very few protagonists, text, chatting, random unexplained sex scenes, etc. On the other hand, to negate the troll theory, one must take into account of the many things that are a part of my Immortal. The trolling author would have to create the personality of Tara Gillespie, manage her many accounts. She has had other accounts beside the one that is now deleted from fanfiction.net, and her passwords. And not to mention take the time and dedication to write the 44 long chapter story herself. Besides Tara Gillespie, the troll author would have to remember the persona of Raven, Tara Gillespie's friend, and like Tara, manage Raven's accounts, passwords, and also write her stories. Raven's stories would have to coincide with Tara's stories because they had a falling out, and various would have chapters in their fanfictions which they wrote or killed off the avatars in their stories based off the other writers' personalities, and vice versa. This would be a lot even for a troll. And if Tara was a troll, she could easily be a very determined and persistent troll to manage those two accounts. Or it could have been a well-organized group of people who have decided to put my Immortal together. The possibilities are endless. For some strange reason, many people have come forward and claimed themselves to have written and or co-written my Immortal. Some have taken it further by stating that they and or created persona of Tara Gillespie and admitted that they were trolling and writing the stories for laughs. Some have been gone to disturbingly great extremes to claim that they not only were Tara, but were continuing the legacy of my Immortal by writing new stories similar to the fashion of the original story by posting such stories on fanfiction.net, albeit some of them have been deleted. Whether these people are lying or telling the truth is another mystery, because anyone could have easily created an account and claimed my Immortal as their own. The fact that some of these people have decided to come forward all of these years now between now and 2007 is suspicious enough. But it is all up to debate and up to the reader / viewer to determine the authenticity of the story in their own words. This is what makes my Immortal one of the most mysterious pieces of work the internet has ever seen.
Guys, I have a confession.
No,
My
you
friend
didn't, Brad.
wrote my Immortal when we were in high school. We were bored. We didn't think it would hurt anybody. As for the pictures of Tara and Raven, we didn't know what we were doing. We were only boys. Of course, fucking around.
Wait, how long has
2007.
what's dang?
2007. If she was a real person, she'd be over 18 by now. If she didn't kill herself, because Raven did state that one of her good friends did kill themselves. Which would explain something. If you have discovered Raven and Tara and Raven's YouTube account named
XX Bloody X Kiss XX, which they share together. Most of the videos involve fans and them dancing around and singing badly songs of their favorite bands. Raven appears to be the leader of these videos, whereas Terra just goes along with it. However, my Immortal is not mentioned even once in these vids. But on their videos, a shout-out from Terra and Raven in reaction to New Moon trailer, they talk about their love for Edward Cullen and the Twilight Saga. It appears that they are both huge fans of the Twilight Saga over Harry Potter now. And they could be another possibility as to why Terra stopped continuing as my Immortal. She just likes Twilight better now. It also indicates that she may write a Twilight fanfic in the near future. The account hasn't been touched since 2009, much like Terra's fanfic net account, where her last update was this: everyone see New Moon 1. I will try to post a new fanfic maybe during the summer, but I will probably won't, cause all odd, you are such idiots. You hacked me account and you flamed me story. Fuck the world. Fuck all of you bitches.
You guys can read now. I'm playing again.
Just give me a minute, I got something I'm doing.
Actually, I'm actually interested in reading this thing. The YouTube videos are highly entertaining and amusing to watch, which is exactly what are a pair of silly little emo posers with no real knowledge. Over no more videos have been updated since 2009. The last video inside our MySpace. However, the page no longer updating can only be people from how old was Terra when she wrote My Immortal. In an update, Terra and Raven talked about high school and freshman students. The video was posted on June 12, 2009, which, if is correct, they would be 14. So if we go back to 2006, 3 years before, when she first wrote, Terra was probably 11 to 12 when she wrote it. If this is true, Terra wouldn't have had a lot of knowledge of sex, which explains the erotic sex scenes and how, yeah. And if Terra was as young as 11, 12, she probably thought that text talking was cool. People say that My Immortal was written by a 12-year-old girl, and it probably was. And now in 2013, she would be 18. Hopefully she's come to her senses and thought, well, I'm glad I didn't carry on with that. And that she's embraced her gothic community properly or leaves it entirely. She did goths a great disgrace. I add great disgrace because I actually know people who are goths, and I like them.
And she does not act like them?
No, actually the guy I know is an actual, he's actually goth. He's not depressed about the world. He's depressed, his depression is more like, I'm sad that the world is, bad. I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I feel sorry for the world. And that's the difference between goth and emos. Emos hate themselves deep down, goths hate the world. Or some shit. Emos will get depressed and kill themselves, goths will get depressed about the amount of suicides there are and write poetry. There is a fine difference. He's explained it to me.
Do you want to continue?
Sure.
Okay, it's my turn then.
By the way,
13.
we're playing the chapter of the story where Affin gets his character development.
Oh, this should be fun then.
Wait, you gonna watch
we
it?
should write. We should.
No,
we should
I'm
write
not
a fan.
watching it. I am listening to. I'm gonna read with him.
We should write a fanfic about it.
Do you want to write a troll fic with me, Mono?
No.
We could do it.
Honestly, I don't think I make a good writer. I'm very
Which will
blunt.
combine two of the largest fandoms in the world, Naruto and Twilight.
That's probably been done.
It has.
Okay, other note. Raven, thanks for help helping me again. I'm sorry. Caught your poster of Gerard, but that guy is such a fucking sex bomb. Perhaps stop slamming gigging. XXX666XXX. Vampire and I ran up the stairs looking for Dumbledore. We were so scared. Dumbledore. We both yelled. Dumbledore came there. What is it you wanted out, you despicable snobs? He asked angrily. Voldemort has Draco, he shouted at the same time. He laughed at an evil voice. No, don't. We need to save Draco, we beg. No, he said meanly. I don't give a darn what Voldemort does to Draco. Not after how much he misbehaved in school, especially with you, Ebony. He said with Chief while he frowned looking at me. Besides, I never liked him that much anyway. Then he walked away. Vampire started crying. My Draco, he moaned. After note, don't you think gays guys are so hot? It's okay, I tried to tell him, but that didn't stop him. He started to cry tears of blood. Then he had a brainstorm. I had an idea, he exclaimed. What? I asked him. You'll see, he said. He took out his wand and did a spell, and suddenly, we were in Voldemort's lair. What? No, I'm sorry, not Voldemort. Voldemort lairs. We ran in with our wands just as we had heard a croon voice saying Alakadabra. It was Voldemort. Your turn.
I'll start after I get a drink.
Drink you!
Until then, enjoy me partnered up with Affen.
You know, I have water, but I also have alcohol, so I could get blitzed while I read this.
I'll join you back in a minute.
Okay. Fuck off, Prebs. Okay, Raven. Wait. It's the same thing from the last chapter. Okay, never mind. I got confused as to where I was. Thanks for helping again. I'm sorry I couldn't update, but I was depressed and I had to go to the hospital cause I split my wrist.
Is that one?
It's not even rest, it's rest. P.S. I'm not updating till you give me 10 god revoies. Revoies. Warning, some of this chapter is extremely scary. Bauer excretion advised. We ran to where Voldemort was. It turned out that Voldemort wasn't there. Instead, that fat guy who killed Cedric was. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Draco was there crying, tears of blood. Snaketail was torturing him. Vampire and I ran in front of Snaketail. Rid my sight, you despicable preps, he shouted as we started shooting him with a gun. Then suddenly he looked at me and he fell down with a lovey-dovey look in his eyes. Ebony, I love you, will you have sex with me, blah blah blah. He said, in this he is 16 years old, so he is not pedophile, okay? It's actually okay, but... okay. I asked Ebony, I love you, will you have sex with me? Asked Snaketail. I started laughing crudely. What the fuck? You tortured my BF and then you expect me to fuck you? God, you are so fucked up and you fucking bastard, I said angrily. Then I stabbed him in the heart. Blood poured out like a fountain. No, he screamed and started screaming and running around. Then he fell down and died. I burst into tears sadly. What? Why would you be sad? You just killed him. You stabbed him with a fucking knife. And you're sad? Snaketail, what art thou doing? Called Voldemort. Then he started coming. We could hear his high heels clicking to us. Why? So we got on our broomsticks. Wait, how did you get broomsticks? You magicked there. And we flew to Hogwarts. We went to my room. Vampire went away. There I started crying. What's wrong, honey? Asked Draco, taking off his clothes so we could screw. He had a sex pack. Get it? Cause he's so sexa. And a really huge you-know-what and everything. It's so unfair, I yielded. Why can't I just be ugly or plain like all the other girls in preps here except for Bloody Mary, cause she's not ugly or anything. Why would you wanna be ugly? I don't like the preps anyway. They are fucking sluts. Answered Draco. Yeah, but everyone is in love with me, like Snape and Lupin took a video of me naked. Hagrid says he's in love with me, Vampire likes me, and now even Snaketail is in love with me. But you killed him!
I love how this entire sentence is a link to the topic of Mary Sue.
And it's blue! I just ran my mouse over it. Is in love with me. I just want to be with you, okay, Draco? Why couldn't Satan have made me less beautiful? I shouted angrily. And don't worry, Anabi isn't a snobber. Yes, she fucking is! Or anything. But a lot of people have told her she's pretty. I'm good at too many things. Why can't I just be normal? It's so fucking curse. I shouted, then I ran away.
Oh no, I feel so sorry for you.
You know, I feel sorry if it really was a 12-year-old girl who did this and had to read all those negative reviews. I do kind of feel sorry for that, but not really.
Well, she didn't exactly respond to it well.
No, she did. Your turn. Your turn.
I'm drinking
You're drinking what?
beer again.
I am gonna get alcohol now too.
I thought you went to get.
No, I got water.
I'll wait for it. No. What? Don't be long.
No, don't worry. I'll be back. I won't miss anything. Trust me. There's nothing to miss. It's that bad.
Author's notes. Stop flaming, okay? BTW, you suck from no on every time someone slams me, I'm gonna slit my wrists. Thanks to Raven for
My
helping.
computer just sits right outside of my kitchen.
XXX666XXX. Ebony, shouted Draco sadly. No, please come back. But I was too mad. Whatever, now you can go and have sex with a vampire, I shouted. I stormed into my room and closed my black door with my blood red key. I had a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. He looked so sexy in a way that reminded me of Draco and Vampire. I started to cry and weep. I took a razor and started to slit my wrist. I drank the blood all depressed. And I looked at my black GC watch and noticed it was time to go to biology class. I put on a short-ribbed black gothic dress that said Anarchy in the front in blood red letters and was all ripped in a spiky belt. Under that I put on ripped black fishnets and boots that said Joel all over them with blood red letters. I put on my ebony black hair out. Anyway, I went downstairs feeling all sad and depressed as usual. I did some advanced biology work. I was turning a blood pentagram into a black guitar. Suddenly the guitar turned to Draco. Ebony, I love you, shouted like I do not care what those fucker preps and posers think. You're the most beautiful girl in the world. Before I met you, I used to want to commit suicide all the time. Now I just wanna fucking be with you, I fucking love you. Then, we started to sing the Chronicles on Life of Death. We considered that guitar song now because we fell in love when Joel was singing it. Right in front of the entire class, his singing voice was so amazing and gothic and sexy, like a cross between Gerard, Joel, Chester, Pierre, Marilyn Manson. Hey, also, if you don't think those guys are hot, if you did not know who they are, get the fuck out of her.
Say it again, I'll say it again. Okay.
OMFG, I said after he was finished. Some fucking crowd stared at us, but I just stuck up my middle fingers that were covered in black nail polish and were entwined in Draco's arms now. At them, I love you, I said, and we were starting to kiss.
Nail polish?
Yeah. Started to kiss just like Hillary Duff, and I fucking hate that bitch and TMM in a Cinderella story. Then, if you hate her, why are you using her to make the comparison? Then we went away holding hands. Lupin shouted at us, but he stopped because everyone was clapping by how sexy we looked together. But then I saw a poster that saying that MCR would have a concert in Hogsmeade right then. We looked at each other all shocked, then we went together. Your turn.
Oh dear God.
I have this weird
And
feeling.
you
I
what?
think it's the urge to stab someone.
Shut up, okay? Prove to me you're not Bribs, Raven. You suck, you fucking bitch. Give me back my fucking sweater.
You stole her poster!
You did! You... I can't even read that. Poos to this, Raven. WTF, you bick. You're supposed to do this. By the way, BTA.
Why you do this?
BTW, thanks to Brittany5655 for ditching me Japanese. Wait, doesn't Brittany become like a catch-all term for fucking preps later? And whoever this Brittany girl is needs to be taken by the head and slapped hard for teaching this girl Japanese. She don't even know English.
I'm pretty sure she probably did a very bad job of it.
Oh, you know she did a bad job of it.
We don't know, and we don't care. Okay. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I was just saying that. We ran happily to Hogsmeade. There we saw the stage where GC had played. We ran in happily. MCR were there, playing Helena. I was so fucking happy. Gerard looked even sexier than he did in the pictures. Then Draco fought so. Even Draco fought so. I could totally see him getting an erection, but it didn't matter because I knew now that we were the only true ones for each other. He was wearing a black leather mini dress. What? Oh, I was wearing a black leather mini dress. I almost.
Oh.
Black leather platinum boots and red ripped fishnets. Draco was wearing a black baggy MCR t-shirt and black baggy pants. Anyway, we started moshing to Helena. We Frenched. We ran up to the front of the band to stage dive. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the others. We gasped. It wasn't them. It was Volsimore and the Death Dealers. WTF, Draco? I'm not going to a concert with you. I shouted. What? You were just like that.
I think this has become painful for Ty.
You think? Not after what happened to me last time. Even if it's MCR, you know how much I lick them. What? Cause he gadgeted uncomfortably. Cause guys don't like to talk about you know what. Of course we do. We love talking about sex.
This is probably the last time I'm drinking for a while.
Yeah, cause he yielded in an angry voice. We won't do that again, Draco. Promised. This time, we're going with an escort. You're hiring a hooker?
Oh.
Oh my.
Regardless if they hired, it probably ended in sex anyway.
WTF, are you giving it into mainstream, I asked? So I guess you're a prep or a Christina or what? What? No, he muttered loudly. Are you becoming a prep or what? I shooted angrily. Inabi, I am not. Please, come with me. He fell down on his knees and started singing The World is Black by GC to me. I was flattened.
No, it's too heavy.
Because it's not even a single. He had memorized the lyrics. It's not even lyrics. It's memorized the lurks just for me. Okay, then I guess I will have to, I said. Then we Frenched for a while and went up to my room. Bloody Mary was standing there. Hajimas... I don't even know if she spelled that right. I know it's how to, like, when you say, like, the first time you say hello to someone for the first time you meet them. Girl, she said happily. She speaks Japanese, so do I. That means, how do you do in Japanese? Actually, that means, like, that's what you say the first time you meet someone. I just can't pronounce it.
How do you do?
It's Hajime Mashite, or something like that.
No, it is, like, let's see here. Hajime Mashide.
Yeah, that. It's what you say when you first meet someone, though.
Yeah.
But BTW, Willow, that fucking poser, got exploded. She failed at her cluses, and she skipped math. And Raven, you fucking suck. Fuck you. It serves that fucking bit right. I laughed angrily. Well, anyway, we were feeling all depressed. We watched some goofy movies like Death Night.
Oh my god.
Big
Oh.
Xbox. Maybe Willow will die too, I said.
That spelling!
Spelling is what? It's wonderful! For you at home who aren't playing the game with us, DASNITE, capital MARE, B4, Xmas. Kawaii, Bloody Mary. No, Bloody Mir shook her head energetically. I can't even pronounce that. I think it's supposed to be lethargically? Oh yeah, have a confession. After she got exploded, I murdered her and then Lupin did it with her cause he's a necrophilic. Kawaii, I commented fully.
Stop saying that!
We talk to each other in silence. We're doing the movie. Oh hey, BTW, little W on that by the way. I'm going to a concert with Draco tonight in Hogsmeade with MCR, I said. I need to wear like the hot set outfit at Ava. Now I'm picturing her as an Evangelion. Oh, bad picture. Out of my mind.
Good lord, can someone give me the story so I can edit this? Like, edit the heck out of this? Jesus.
Don't touch it, it is a masterpiece. Baludi.
It's gonna be printed on a giant hard and placed in a museum.
This will live on long after we have all since died. I actually love that word. Energetically. Owie.
What word?
FG, totally. Let's go shopping. In Hot Topic, right? I asked, already getting out my special Hot Topic loyalty card. I can't do that. No, my head snapped up. What? My head spoon! I could not believe it. Bloody Mary, are you a prep? No!
What, do you do your does she do her fucking grocery shopping at Hot Topic?
Yes, probably. She subsists off nothing but the hair dye they sell there. That would explain this. No, we don't need John Oliver Jr. No, she laughed. I found some cool Go-Fix stores near Hogwarts, that's all. Who told you about them? I asked. Sure, it would be Draco or Diabolo or Vampire. Don't even say that name to me or me. What? How could you tell her about them if you didn't know? Dumbledore, she said. Let's just call our Brahms. OMFFG, Dumbledore, I asked quietly.
Oh god, what have I gotten into?
Oh,
Yeah.
dear
I
God.
am Immortal.
Oh man!
Did you see my Twitter proto guy?
Oh yeah, I did.
I saw
Scott, you're
the
streaming.
map of Hogsmeade on his desk. She told me. Come
Yeah,
on.
I'm kind of letting them read while I'm editing videos together for YouTube.
Playing Tales of Xillia.
Come on, let's go. We are going in a few punk goof stores, specifically for the concerts in Hogsmeade. The salesperson was OMG hotter than Gerard, except not because that's impossible. And he gave me a few dresses. We only have these for the real goths. So the only way to get real goof clothes is to already be a goof, but the only way to be a goof is to have real goof clothes.
So wait, they'll only
If you're a goof.
so according to this, they'll only serve goths, but they'll give free stuff to goths.
Yes.
How the fuck is this shop still in business?
Wait, Prado.
It's not the full game though, therefore I disapprove.
For the real goofs.
Shut up.
The real goofs, me and Bloody Mary asked. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many posers there are in this town, man. Yesterday, Lupin and Snap tried to buy a Goofic camera pouch. He shook his head. I didn't even know they had a camera.
Tutorial on a plot device. Okay.
OMFG. No, they're going to spy. They're
Oh.
going to spy on
Oh.
me. And
It's
I
it's
cried
not
when
lo-
I
it's
was
not
wearing
long.
a black dress.
TJHD. It's not long. The
Oh.
tutorial missions for Phantasy Star Online aren't that bad.
Lots of
What is
red,
it, bro?
Oh, I got to the Lilium Orb section.
out and very low.
Oh no, I'm looking at it now. I'm like, what?
If you keep
I think it's kinda
interrupting me,
like
John
that.
Oliver, I will
Sorry.
kick you.
Sorry.
John Oliver.
Have you seen Proto? He looks just like John Oliver.
I know, Ty. I've been in the video calls with the pleb.
Yeah, I was.
But I call him John Oliver Jr. now. It's like his Skype
So,
name, actually.
Proto, with the rest of my Christmas money, I bought Link Between Worlds and Rune Factory 4 for the 3DS.
Oh, how was Factory 4?
I have to wait for it to get here. I had to order that offline because my local GameStop didn't have any fucking fresh copies.
My
But-
brother got
but-
Factory 4. I want to get it. But
It looks good, but it's got a 97 on GameStop, so it's gotta be decent.
yeah.
Because GameStop reviewers are very, very brutally honest about everything.
I'm waiting for them to finish up their conversation.
No, you're not.
Go.
Go.
All I'm saying, you have to buy that outfit, the salesperson said. Yeah, it looks totally hot, said Bloody Mary. You know what? I'm going to give it to you free, because you look really hot in that.
Just so we're clear, this part isn't going up as a highlight, is it?
Everything is.
Okay, well, I'm on break screen, and
You're playing music, aren't you?
you know what? Fuck it. I'll play the Starbound soundtrack. That they can't get us for that, or even if they do, all they'll do is a content ID match. It's not like we're making money on it anyway.
No, we're not.
And plus Starbound.
Yep.
How was Starbound? You have
Wait,
it?
no, they'll
It's
mute
amazing.
the fucking audio. That's what they'll fucking do if we're not making money on it.
Well, Starbound is an indie thing on Steam. I don't, unless Starbound actively files for copyright shit, they're not owned by Sony.
Well, VVV was also an indie
No,
game.
that's content flag matching. That doesn't disable the audio. That just makes it so if you were getting revenue, it goes to
Okay,
the right people.
okay.
All right, go.
I'm gonna get you because you look. Hey, hey, are you gonna be at the concert tonight? Were you playing anything before I said that? Before you caught on?
Huh?
What were you playing?
No, while I was playing Phantasy Star, like up until just now, I wasn't playing any music.
Okay,
other than the
okay,
game
okay.
Audio, I believe. You might have to go and double check it though.
Yeah. Okay.
Because TJ, I'm on break screen right now because I'm processing a video. What I'm doing is I've actually gone in with Fraps and recorded the story missions of Phantasy Star, including the episode 0 or the chapter 0. What's the tutorial that you're going through? And I'm putting them on my YouTube channel on a playlist so that people can just watch it and get the story. Because the story, you don't have to play through the story to enjoy the game, but it's a nice story. And we are eventually going to do a commentary on the Phantasy Star Online 2 story.
Yes, we are.
The episode 1
Mila,
story, no
Mila,
clue.
stop
I'll
being
put episode
OP.
2 up on it, but right now, since that's still ongoing, it'd probably be better if we just did episode 1 only.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mila, stop being
Because
OP.
at that point we'll have a definitive
Mila,
start,
stop.
and we'll have credits to go off of too.
What are you doing? Stop!
Isn't her being like really OP plot relevant?
Well, that's because she's the spirits and stuff.
Okay, first I was summoning Ifrit, now I'm summoning some water. Oh, there's Ifrit.
Indeed. Okay, go.
Because you look really hot on that. Oh, yeah, I am actually. I look back at him. Hey, by the way,
Why
my
is
name is
he here?
Ebondi.
Where are you here?
Dementia Tara Way. That's what's yours. Tom Ridd, he said and ran a hand through his black-dyed hair. Maybe I'll see you there tonight. Yeah, I don't think so, because I'm going there with my BF Darko. Draco, you sick perv, I yelled angrily. How does she get away with this shit?
Mary Sue.
Exactly. Just before he could beg me to go with him, Hagrid flew in on his black broom looking worried. Oh my fucking god. A Bondi, you need to get back into the castle now. Your turn, Mono.
It's my turn.
Oh,
no. Offers notes. I said stop
Hey, Bruno, are you
filming.
reading?
I said stop filming the trio. If you're a prep, then do not read it. If you can tell whether you're a prep or not by my quiz. It's on my homepage. If you're not, then you rock. If you are, then fook. Oof. Piz Willow isn't really a prep. Riven, please do this. I'll promise to give you back your poster.
she stole the poster.
XXXXXXXXXXXX. Tom Riddle gave us some clothes
Murder,
and
you got
stuff.
name right.
He said he would help us with makeup if he wanted, because he was really into fashion and stuff. He's bisexual. Hargard kept you to get us to come back to Hogwarts. WTF Hargrid. I shouted angrily, fuck off, you joking bastard. Well, anyway, Willow came. Hargrid went away angrily. Hey bitch, you look kawaii,
Are she alive?
she said. Yeah, but not as kawaii as you, I uttered, because Willow's really pretty at everything. She was, yeah, she's really pretty for a dead girl. She was wearing her short black corset thingy with blood red lace on it and a black blood red mini skirt, leather fishnets and black pointy boots that showed off how pale she was. She had a really nice body with big boobs, bobs, and everything.
Oh my god,
She was-
Ty. Do you have the Twitch chat open?
She was thin enough to be anorexic.
I do. What happened?
Ty, do you have the Twitch chat open?
Yeah.
Alright, this is gonna piss you off so much because you're gonna wish I'd found this and shown it to you before you try to do that damn captcha. It's essentially like a guide to Hiragani and how to do this shit. Snorlax, if you're referring to what they're reading, that is my Immortal. It is so bad that I kind of want to kill my own ears right now. If you're referring to the music, this is the Starbound soundtrack.
So,
Which
are you going
better
to
than
the
my
concert with Draco? She asked. Yeah, I said happily. I'm going with Diabolo. She answered happily. Well, anyway, Draco and Diabolo came. They were both looking extremely hot and sexy, and you could tell they thought that we were hot too. Diabolo was wearing a black t-shirt that said 666 on it. He was wearing tons of makeup, just like Marilyn Manson. Draco was wearing black why do I keep getting the chapters with these descriptions? Draco was wearing black leather pants, a gothic black CGC t-shirt, black Vans. He got a warped tower. Bloody Mart was going to the concert with Dracula. Dracula!
Okay, Bloody Mart is what I imagine Walmart to be after a massacre.
Dracula used to be called Naval, but it turned out he was kidnapped at birth and his real family was vampires. They died in a car crash. Naval converted to Satanism and he went goth. He was in Slytherin now. He was wearing a black warped t-shirt, black jeans and shoes, and black hair with red streaks in it. We call him Dracula now. Well, anyway, we all went to Draco's Black Mercy beds, get it? Because we're fake.
It's so foul.
That his dad, Lucian, gave him. We did pot, coke, and crack. Draco and I made out. We made fun of those stupid fucking preps. We soon got there, I gasped. Gerard was the sexiest guy ever. He looked even sexier than he did in pics. He had long raven black hair and piercing blue eyes. He was really skinny and he had an amazing ethnic
By
voice.
the way, that's not what he looks like.
We watched To Helena and some other songs. Suddenly Gerard pulled off his mask, so did Dom. I was aghast. It wasn't Gerard at all. It was an ugly preppy man with no nose and red eyes. Everyone ran away but me and Draco and I came. It was Voldemort to death dealers.
By the way, that last everyone was everyone. EVERY1.
You moronic idiots, he shooted out.
Sorry, I just have to deal with an annoying pest.
Enobi, I told you to kill vampire. Thou have failed, and now I shall kill thou and Draco. No, no, please, we begged sadly, but he took out his knife. Suddenly, a gothic old man flew in on his broomstick. He had long black hair and a long black bread. He was wearing a black robe that said Avril Lavigne on the back. He shouted a spell. All the Voldemort and ran away. It was Dumbledore. I don't know.
Dumbledore. Oh no.
Oh
Okay, now I have to
no!
read, but I also have to fucking watch Gear.
Why?
I said, stupid flamin'. Okay, there he goes. If you do, then you're a who can prep thanks to Raven for the helping stooth. You rook and you're newt a proof. Either way, I'm going in weird on this. You're not a prep. Thanks for my swatter. P.S. The order Eson Dumbledore swore is cause he trend to be gothic so dar. I woke up the next day in my coffin. I walked out of it and put on some black eyeliner, black eyeshadow. No, Sharo. Black eyeshadow. Blood bed lipstick and a black, really low-cut leather dress that was all ripped and in stripes so you could see my belly. I was wearing a skull belly ring with black and red diamonds inside it. The night before Draco and I went back to the skull. Get it, skull, because I'm goothic and I like Deef. I don't know who this Deef guy is, but I feel sorry for him.
I do too.
Dumbledore chased Voldemort away, and we flew there on our brooms. Mine was black. What happened to the fucking Mercedes-Benz? Mine was black, and the broom stuff was blood red. The broom stuff! There was lace all over it. Draco had a black MCR broom. Wow, they really have a lot of merchandise. We went back to our rooms, and we had you-know-what to a Linkin Park song! Fuck! Change your race, Zangor.
I actually played Linkin Park earlier today too.
Were you doing you-know-what to it?
No! Okay, maybe I was jacking off.
Are you sure?
How that this happened to me?
Okay, maybe I was jacking off just a little bit.
Well, anyway,
Just a little.
No, I think that was your computer when Ty was reading the Sword Art Online Ironica.
well, anyway, I went down to the Great Hall.
No, Ty, you have no you have no idea the context of that joke. You only read the quotable thing. Ty was literally reading chapter 16.6, which is an official thing by the writer who does Sword Art Online, where it's basically
I know about. Yeah, it's 16.5.
No, 16.6 is what happens after that.
Okay.
They basically have sex again, except it's less detailed. And
Basically, they're
Ty's
white
reading that in a dramatic voice, and suddenly there's feedback, and everyone's just like, "What the fuck is that?" I'm just like, the computer itself is fapping to this.
Oh man, this Zilia battle theme is so good.
Anyway, I went down to the Great Hall. There, all the walls were painted black, and the tables were black too. But you would see that there was pink paint underneath the black paint, and there were pastors of poser bands everywhere, like Ashley Simpson and the Backstreet Boys. Were they even a thing in 2006?
I don't think so.
Backstreet Boys weren't a thing in 2006.
I want it that way.
Also, Pro, if you pick, like, obviously since if you pick Jude, you'll see a couple of, like, the difference between the two characters is you'll see cutscenes from that character's perspective.
Yeah, I know that all.
And like there's bits for the story split up, and also Jude has different if you pick Jude, you get a different bunch of battle themes.
Huh. But like, is there a reason, does Melia ever use her sword, or does she just spam overpowered spirits?
Yeah, she uses her sword. She has sword attacks.
And she get those, because right now she's just summoning overpowered spirits.
That's the reason she's so overpowered, is because she relies on the spirits to do fighting, which is why she's so weak without them.
Oh, okay, so she loses those Metroid style.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I figured that.
WTF, I shouted, going to sit next to Bloody Mary and Willow. Bloody Mary was wearing a black leather mini with a good Charlotte t-shirt, black fishnets, and black pointy boots. Willow was wearing a long gothic milk dress with blood red writing that was all lacy and came up to your thighs, and black boots and fishnets. What the? Vampire, Dracula, and Draco came. We started to talk about who was sexier, Mikey or Gerard Way or Billy Joe. The boys joined in.
I would say see if Crash wants in the call, but I'm not sure you should expose him to this shit. Actually, let him in. Ask him if he wants to be in the call.
No, he can't.
Yes.
He can't. I do not want to expose him to this.
This is great. This actually isn't terrible either.
What?
Like, this isn't terrible in terms of stuff for someone his age. He's 14. He can handle it.
Well, it was written by someone probably younger than him.
Yeah.
I'm, you know, sitting here eating cold ice while listening to this, and
I'm eating a jelly-filled donut.
Yeah, I think Crash will be fine.
Rice
Okay, if Crash can join the call, someone ask him, because I have to read. These guys are so fucking hot. Naval was saying all suddenly a gothic old man with a black beard and everything came. He was the same one who chased away Voldemort yesterday. Lordemar yesterday. He had a normal tan skin, but he was wearing white foundation, and he had dyed his hair, as in the thing, black. Dumbledore! Oh, that. WTF, I shouted angrily. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort. Hello everyone, he said happily. As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What'd you think about it? Everyone from the poser table in Gryffindor started to cheer. Well, we goths just looked at each other, all disfused it, and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was, one. BTW, you can call me Albert. He called as we left to our classes. What a fucking poser, Draco shouted angrily as we went to transformation. We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. Fuck, I can't see without my glasses anymore. This white on gray is starting to get in my eyes. I could really see him crying blood in a gothic way, get it? Way, like Gerard. But I didn't...
Shut up.
Dumbledore Sama. But I didn't see anything. I bet he's having a midlife crisis, Willow shouted.
Dumbledore's empire.
I was so fucking angry. Your turn.
1 minute. Oh my god, this video needs to hurry up. This video needs to hurry up and process so that my stream gets back to normal. I'm pretty sure it's because I'm loading a video up to YouTube and trying to stream at the same time that the stream's going to shit.
Sorry, just need a minute.
There we go.
Okay, the English channel on the ship, there is no English channel. And you, in order to join, well, you can join a party straight from the mission giver.
I can give you a tutorial of the basic lobby shit and what to do when I get back to the lobby.
Yeah, you'll do that.
Okay, ready.
Okay.
Chapter 19, I'm not okay, I promise.
Wait, how many?
Clearly you're not okay.
What? What, sorry?
Chapters are there?
44.
19 out of 44.
So is there a plot
Kill me.
reason is there a plot reason as to why this one girl trying to kill us is completely and utterly insane?
I haven't got that far yet, actually.
We're not sure what's up with the girl who wrote this, but I think she is trying to kill this
He's
guy.
talking about Tales of Zillia.
I don't know. I did have to remove all the knives from around my computer stand.
Okay,
You don't
please
stab
stop
your
slamming that story if you are the fucking prep and you're jealous, okay? From not I'm going to doubt your men reveals. BTW Evian a poor blood, so dare one.
Well, we
Fans
play
to
on
Raven.
ship 8. Ship 2 is technically the English community, but I hear a lot of them are jackasses.
Fangs to Raven form the help. XXXXX666XXXX. All day we sat angrily thinking about Dumbledore. We were so fucking pissed off. Well, I had one thing to look forward to. The MCR concert. It had been postponed, so we could all go. Anyway, I went to the common room sadly to cut classes. Draco was being all secretive. I asked what it was and he got all mad and started crying, all hot and angsty. Sensitive bad guy, so hot. No one fucking understands me, he shouted angrily as his black hair went in. Hair as in the not rabbit thing. And his big blue eyes like Billy Joe in Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
I like that song.
I'm sorry, I remember I need to call something. From Entom's someone get comment on that Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Like they mentioned like Borkin as in the Muppet Chef. Sung by the Muppet Chef. He was wearing black baggy pants, a black MCR t-shirt, and a black dye. Get it instead of tie, cause I'm gothic. I was wearing a black leather low-cut top with chains all over it, a black leather mini black high-held boots, and a cross-belly thing. My hair was all up in a messy, really high bun like Amy Lee and Gong under. Email me if you wanna see that pic. Accuse me, what about me? I growled. But. He grunted, you fucking bastard, I moaned. No, wait, it's not what it fucking looks like, he shouted. But it was too late, I knew what I heard. I ran to the bathroom angrily. Cring. Draco banged on the door. I whipped and wept as my bloody eyeliner streamed down my cheeks and made cool tears down my feces.
Did she write cool? What?
TJ, there are things.
cool.
There are these things aside from the ships called blocks, and not everyone plays on the same block initially. They vary in population based on what people are doing, because they're set for the difficulties and doing certain missions on different things. To change your block that you're in, you go to the green things that have up or down arrows above the doorways, and you click in and you change your block, and you can see what the population's like on the block. But it's not guaranteed that there's going to be a lot of English players even on a normal block, because this is primarily a Japanese MMO. We're just playing it with an English patch on it.
I whipped and wept as bloody eyeliner streamed down my cheeks and made cool tears down my feces. Like Benji in the video for girls and boys. Raven, that is so our video. I took out a cigarette and started to smoke pot.
What?
Suddenly Hargrid came. He had appearated. You gave me a fucking shock, I shouted angrily, dropping my pot. With WTF do you think you're doing in the girl's room? Only it wasn't just Hargrid, someone else from with him too. For a second I wanted it to be Tom Ridd or maybe Draco, but it was Dumbledore. Hey, I need to ask you a question, he said, pulling out his black wannabe gothic purse. What are you wearing to the concert? You know who MCR are? I gasped. No, I just saw there was a concert that a lot of gods and punks were going to, he said. Anyway, Draco has a surprise for you.
In terms of blocks that are good for beginners, the blocks literally say what they're meant for, and I think block 1 through 10 say that they're supposed to be for people who are just starting the game. It doesn't mean that there's going to be a healthy population of English players willing to help new people out. I honestly got lucky and someone showed up to my stream 3 weeks ago when I started playing this, and they showed me the ropes and helped me get my bearings in this game, and then I've helped out all my friends who play this with me.
So there's this like one scene in Tasgelia where it's like
my turn, right?
Yeah.
we talk about it, where Mila falls to the water and like can't swim and stuff. And then after
Game. We don't play games here.
Do you think this is a fucking game?
we don't game in
We're
this
talking about
stream.
gaming here.
I don't know about
Yours,
you guys, but I'm
not
kind of
yours.
streaming a game.
Exactly.
Don't you know you'd never talk about a video game while playing video games?
No.
And
No, no,
especially
no.
not while you're reading terrible fanfiction.
Hey, we were gonna do this anyway.
Regardless of whether I streamed or not.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just the fact that you're streaming means we can record it. It's being recorded gloriously. I said I did not incur what you think Okay, I can't even pronounce that. Okay, preps. 1, thanks to Raven for the help. 1, oh yeah, BTW, I'll be on vacation in Transylvania for the next 3 days. So, do not expect updates. Shit ton of X's, blah blah blah. All day I wondered around. I wondered what the surprise was. Meanwhile, I bought on a Belk leather mini, a Belk corset with Urkel lace stuff all over it, and a black Gothic compact boot. MCR going to do the concert again since Volk Seymour had taken over the last one. I slit my wrist while I moshed to MCR in my bedroom. How do you mosh alone?
How do you do it after you've slit your wrist?
What chapter are you guys on?
20, I think. Yeah, 20.
Moshed all night, feeling excited. Suddenly someone knocked on the door. I was trying on some black clothing and mosh it. How do you put on clothes and mosh at the same time? To beg for the venom. I got all mad and turned
Hey, just
off.
look to the right.
But scaredly, I hoped inside that it was Draco so we could do it again. What the fucking hell are you doing? I shouted angrily. It was Lupin. Are you gonna come rape me or what? I yelled. I was allowed to say that because Dumbledore had told us all to be careful around him and Snap since he was a pedo. No, actual what? Actually, get it, hell? What? What? It's actually.
I think Kai's dead.
And I burrow some cone down.
Condemns. I can. Yeah, you.
Angrily. Yeah, so you can fuck your 6-year-old girlfriend, huh? I shouted, Sark ass to Kelly. Fucker, he said. Going away. Well, anyway, I put on some black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, and some black lipstick, and white foundation. Then I went. Then I gasped.
Snake!
Dun 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 dun.
I'll read it for them. Let me read it for you. Do you want me to read it? Snake and Lupin were in the middle of the empty hall doing it, and Dobby was watching.
What the fuck? Okay, this just took an awkward turn, didn't it?
I'm gonna piss my pants.
Quote it! Quote it!
Metal Gear Lupin the Third. That.
Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot! They both shooted angrily when they saw me. Dobby! Dobby ran! Dobby ran away!
No, Dobby! Don't run! You only make it
Don't.
worse.
He ran away crying. They got up. So normally I would have been turned on. I love
No,
seeing.
I can do
Sing.
it. Dobby ran away crying. They got up though. Normally I would have been turned on. I love seeing guys do it, but both of them were fucking preps. By the way, Snake is moved to Gryffindor now.
Why?
UTF, is that why you wanted condoms? I asked our cat starred if
That's sadistically.
See, I sled that. I don't know what you sled, but you certainly didn't spell. Only you wouldn't give them to me, Lumpkin shouted angrily. Well, you should have told me, I replayed. You dimwit, Snake began to shoot angrily, and then I took out my black camera and took a pic of them. You could see that they were naked and everything. Well, excuse me, they both shouted angrily. What was that all about? It was to blackmail you, I snarked. So now next time you see me doing it with my boyfriend, you can't fucking who can rat me out, or I'll show this to Dumbledore. So fuck off, you bastards. I started to run. They chased me, but I threw my wound at them, and they tripped over it. Well, with the amount of time she slit her wrist, she would probably have some fancy wounds. Well, anyway, I went outside, and there was Vampire. Extremely fucking hot. What the fuck? Where's Draco? I asked him. Oh, he's been a fucking bastard. He told me he wouldn't come. What? What?
What?
She spells it C-U-M.
What?
Vampire said, shaking his head. You want to come with me to the concert? Then he showed me his flying car. I gasped. It was a black car. No surprise. He said his dog father, Sirius Belk, had given it to him.
No, it's Sirius Black.
It's B-L-A-K. Belk. Black.
Black.
I hate fucking reading her spelling. The license plate on the front said MCR 666 on it. The one on the back said Inabi on it. I gasped. We flew to the concert hall. MCR were there playing. Vampire and I began to make out, moshing to the music. I gasped, looking at the band. I almost had an orgasm. Jared was so fucking hot. I began to sing Helena, and his sexa beautiful voice began to fill the hall. And then I heard some crying and Karen.
I just want to take a quick. I just want to take a quick head count. But say I if your brain's dying slowly listening to this. I.
Well, my computer.
What?
I if your
can't
brain.
properly think anymore. Help.
I can't even read this shit anymore. It's starting to hurt my brain. Like
I
I'm getting dumber reading.
I
this.
think
Right
you
there.
should just. I think you should just stab.
Nah.
I want to play Link Between Worlds, but my brain is so dead right now.
My PS3 is being hot and loud, and I don't approve. Stab.
Your PS3 is hot and sad.
What are you doing? Stop! No,
Everybody
stop!
just for that to go for
Oh no, your turn when this is
Well,
over.
what was that, Phantom?
I will be back.
That's the kind of thing people look for in the girlfriend.
Go on without me for a bit.
I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know where you were going with that.
Neither was I.
Okay,
But I'm playing Nino Kuni, so I'm better than all of you.
then
Skyrim.
he showed me his flying car. I gasped. It was a flat black car. He said his dog father, Sirius Black, had given to him. The license plate on the black said MCR 666 on it. The one on the back said Anobi on it. I gasped. He flew to the concert hall. MCR were there, playing. Vampire and I began to make out, moshing to the music. I gasped, looking at the band. I almost had an orgasm. Gerard was so fucking hot. He began to sing Helena, and his sexy, beautiful voice began to fill the hall. And then I heard some crying. I turned and saw Draco crying in a corner. Author's notes. Fuck you, okay? You fucking suck. It's not my fault if it's spelled wrong, okay? Cause that bitch a ravern. Cause it fuck you preps. Whoops, saws Raven, thanks for the help. BTW, Transylvania rocks rad. I even got to go to the castle where Dr. Cola was filmed.
Dr. Cola, he was a man of many drinks.
Oh man, why is PS3 is such a good sound chip. Oh my god.
What?
Later,
PS3 is a great sound chip.
later, we all went into the
Here I'm
skull.
playing it on my crappy TV.
Playing it on like a 32-inch high definition TV, I'm playing Ni no Kuni, and my god, this battle theme.
Draco was crying in the common room. Draco, are you okay? I asked in a gothic voice. No, I'm not, you fucking bitch, he shouted angrily. He started to run out of the place in a suicidal way. I started to cry because I was afraid he would commit suicide. It's okay, Enobi, he said, vampire comfortably. I'll make him feel better. You mean you'll go fuck him, won't you? I shouted angrily. Then I ran to get Draco. Vampire came too. Draco, please come. He began to cry. Tears of blood came down his pale face. So I was so turned on because I love sensitive bi guys. If you're a homophone, then fuck off. And then we heard some footsteps. Vampire got out his black invincibility coke.
Invincibility Coke. Did I hear that right?
Yes.
I heard that. I did hear that. Okay.
We both got under it. We saw the janitor, Mr. Norris, there, shouting angrily with a flashlight in his hand. Who's there? He shouted angrily. We saw Filth come. He went under the invisibility cloak and started to meow loudly. Is anyone there? Yelled Mr. Forrest. No, fuck you, you preppy little poser, son of a fucking bitch. Vampire sent under his breast in a disgusting way. Excuse me, who said that? Yelled Mr. Norris. Then he heard Filch meow. Filth, is there anyone under that cloak? He asked. Filth nodded, and then Vampire French me. He did it just as Mr. Norris was taken off the cloak. What the? He yelled, but it was too late because now we were ruining away from him. And then we saw Draco crying and busting into tears and slitting his wrists outside of the school. Draco, I cried, are you okay?
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Draco! I guess so. Draco wept. We went back to our coffins, punching each other. Draco and I decided to watch Lake Placid. See, isn't that the prison? On the gothic red bed together. As I was about to put in the video, my eyes rolled up and suddenly I had a vision of something that was happening now. There was a knock on the door and Fug and the Mystery of Magic walked into school. Okay, you can have visions. When did this happen?
Oh my
And
god.
Prips, stop flamming, okay? If you do not like it, fuck off. Or I know it's Mr. Norris, it's Raven's fault, okay? You suck. No, just kidding, Raven, you fucking rock. Prips suck.
I don't even know what she's
If I
trying
were
to
reading
get
this,
at.
I'd replace preps with plebs.
X.
Well,
All day,
to
everyone.
do this, I replace the words with anything that sounded legible. I can't even talk right because of the story.
Just a 1 minute.
Huh?
Standing in front all day, everyone talked about the misery of magic. Well, anyway, I woke up the next day. I was in my coffin, so I opened the door. I was wearing black lacy leather. I gasped. Standing in front of me were Bloody Mary, Vampire, Diabolo, Draco, Dracula and Willow. I opened my crimson eyes. Willow was wearing a tight black leather top with pictures of bloody roses all over it. Under that she wore a black poofy skirt with lace on it and black gothic boots that was attached to the top. Vampire was wearing a baggy simple plan t-shirt and baggy black pants and Vans. Draco was wearing a black MCR t-shirt and black jeans and a leather jacket. He looked just like Gerard Way. And almost as fucking sexy. Vampire looked like Joe Mad, but Bloody Mary was wearing a tight black poofy gothic dress that she had ripped so it showed all of her clearage.
Clearage?
The
I'm trying to comprehend this.
This is so terrible.
Clearage?
Regnolds.
Clearage? I'm done. I'm done with I'm done.
You're done just now? But we're
I'm
getting
done.
to the good part.
Oh god.
I don't
When
know.
it-
I've never read this before,
Amy
so I'm
Laird
just pulling
once.
shit out of my ass.
Darkness, who is Jenny, was there too.
Jenny!
She was,
Jenny from the block?
Yeah, apparently.
she was wearing a ripped gothic black dress with ripped stuff all over it, and a lace top thing, and the black pointy boots. So were Crab and Goyle.
What?
It turns the darkness. Diabolo, Crab and Goyle's dad, was a vampire. He committed suicide by slitting his wrists with a razor. He had raped them and stuff before too. They all got so depressed they became gothic and converted to Stanism.
What?
I'm here to preach the glory of Stan.
Holy shit! OMG,
All
yielded.
praise our Lord and Savior Stan.
Why the fuck are you all here?
Praise him.
Praise
And-
him, damn it.
This thing is really fucked up, Draco said. Okay, but I need to put my fucking clothes on first, I shouted angrily. It's alright, we have to go
He
now.
has
You look
clothes for that?
Yes, wait, so fucking beautiful, Draco said in a sexy voice. Oh, alright, I said, smiling, but you have to tell me why you're all being all erective. I will, he said. So just put on some black, I just put on some black eyeliner, black lipstick and red eyeshadow and white foundation. Then I came. We all went outside the Great Hall and looked in from a window. A fucking prep called Brittany from Gryffindor was standing next to us. She's wearing a pink Minnie and Hilary Duff t-shirt, so we put up our middle fingers at her. Inside the Great Hall, we could see Dumbledore. Cornelia fudged. Cornelia fudged.
Do you want me to take over?
No, I can do it. Was there shouting at Dumbledore? Doris Rumbridge was there too. This cannot be, she shouted angrily. The school must be closed. The Bark Lord is planning to kill the students, yelled Cornelia Fudge. You are not fit to be the principal any longer, yelled Rumbridge. You are too old and your Alzheimer's is dangerous. You must retry or Voldemort will kill your students. Very well, Dumbledore said angrily, but
Simon failed that.
But we cannot do this. We can't close the school. There's only one person who's capable of killing Voldemort, and she's in the school. Her name is Darkness Dementia Ravenway.
Dementia is the perfect word for this series.
Draco, Crab, Goyle, Darkness, Willow, Vampire, and Bloody Mary looked at each other. I gasped. Your turn.
And I'll do 2 chapters too, just to be fair.
Nah, whatever, I don't mind.
Dude,
Only fun.
don't pay attention to the Twitch chat. I wasn't crying out for help.
Don't the fuck up, bitches. No, it's not even bitches, it's beaches.
Where whales die.
You're just jealous because I got 10,000 boys. One, thanks to Raven for the help in telling me about the books, girl. It's girloo, rock. Let's go shoepin together. The door opened and Professor Rumbridge, what? And Cornelia Fudge stepped out angrily with Dumbledore. And Rumbridge sawed us. Miss Way, what the bleep are you doing? What? She censors herself now? Rumbridge shouted angrily. Dumbledore glared at her. Oops, she made a mistake. He corrupted her. She means hi, everybody come in. Well, we all came in angrily. So did all the other students. I sat between Darkness and Draco, and opposite Bloody Mary, Crab, and Goyle. Started to make some morbid jokes. They both look exactly like Valovolo? I have no idea what the fuck that is. I ate, as in the number 8, some Count Chocula and drank some blood from a cup. Then I heard someone shout angrily. I looked behind me. It was Vampire. He and Draco were shooting at each other. That's not good. Vampire, Draco, WTF, I asked. You fucking bastard, yelled Draco at Vampire. I want to shit next to her. No, I do, he shouted. No, she doesn't fucking like you, you son of a bitch, yelled Draco. Oh, fuck you, motherfucker. She laves me, not you, shouted Vampire, and then he jumped on Draco. No, not in that way, you purr. Never crossed my mind. They started to fight and beat up each other. Dumbledore yelled at them, but they didn't stop. All of a sudden, a terrible man with red eyes and no nose flew in on a broomstick. Gee, wonder who this is. He had no nose. He was wearing a gray robe. All the glass in the windows he flew through fell apart. What?
Ty. Santa's upgraded his arsenal according to this comic. It's a comic where he's like, looks like someone's been naughty this year, and you know what naughty kids get in their stocking. He shoves a list in there.
Genital warts in a closed casket funeral. The chabby.
No. He shoves a list in the stocking closet of the chimney. The kid is on Christmas morning. The kid looks in the stocking, pulls out the piece of paper, and unfurls it. It's like spoilers, and it's a list of people. It's like blank. It's like blurred out names. Dies, and he's like, no. Santa spoiled.
Dumbledore yelled, and all of a sudden
Also, Snape kills Dumbledore.
Fell apart. Brittany, that fucking prep, started to cry. Vampire and Draco stopped fighting. I stopped eating. Everyone else gasped. I can just picture this. These two guys beating each other up. Stop. Girl, spoon halfway to her mouth. Everyone else, okay. The room fell silent. Voldemort. Ebony, Darth Valar, sad, evilly, in his raspy voice. Thou hast failed your mission. Now I shall kill thou, and I shall kill Vampire as well. If thou does not kill him before then, I shall kill Draco too. What?
I will kill every motherfucking one of you.
Please don't make me kill him, please, I begged. No, he laughed crudely. Kill him or I shall kill him anyway. Then he flew away cackling.
Can I just point out something on the page next to me, next to the, I've got an ad next to this, to the fic, and it's an ad for the Salty Bet Potato Match t-shirt.
Mine's a Jeep 2014 Cherokee Sport.
Potato match?
They want me to buy it.
That's what they call a fighter with shit AI.
I burst into tears. Draco and Vampire came to comfort me. Suddenly my eyes rolled up, and so they looked all cool and gothic. I had a vision where I saw some lightning flash, and then Voldemort coming to kill Draco. Then Draco slit his wrist in a depressed way. No, I screamed sexually. Suddenly I looked up and stopped having the vision. Ebony, or Aru, you're all right. I cannot pronounce that word. I asked Draco in a worried voice. Yeah, I said sadly as I got up. Everything is all right, Hanabi, said Vampire, all sensitive.
Ty,
No, it's
I'm
not.
pretty sure this person in Phantasy Star is drunk off their ass because they're kind of stumbling around.
So, I do that all the time, and I'm not drunk.
No, they're literally doing a stumbling animation.
I don't do a stumbling animation, I just stumble.
That or they're falling asleep while standing up and then they suddenly wake up and lose their balance. Either way, it looks ridiculous.
No, it's not, I shouted angrily. Tears of blood went down my face. OMFG. What if I'm getting possessed like in The Ring 2? That was the sound of me hitting myself with a can opener. It's okay, girl, said Bloody Mary. Maybe you should ask Professor Sinister. about what the visions mean, though. Okay, Bika, I asked sadly, and then we went. Perhaps.
I'll do this one.
Okay, sure.
Author's notes. Preps stop flaming the story, or you're just jealous. So fuck you. Okay, go to hell. Raven fags for the help. XXX. Well, we had Deviation Act, so I got to go. Professor Traverly about the visions. Konnichiwa, everybody come in, said Professor Sinister in Japanese. She smiled at me with her gothic black lipstick. She's the coolest fucking teacher ever. She had long dead black hair with blood red tips and red eyes. Her mom was a vampire. She's also half Japanese, so she speaks it and everything. She and Bloody Murray get along great. She's really young for a teacher. Today she was wearing a black leather top with red lace and long gothic black ripped dress. She went inside the black classroom with posters of Emily the Strong. I raised my hand. I was wearing some black nail polish with red pentagrams on it. What is it, Enobi? She asked. Hey, I love your nail polish. Where'd you get it? Hot topic. Yeah, I answered. All the preps who didn't know what Top was gave me weird looks. I gave them the middle finger. Well, I have to talk to you about some things. When do you want to do it? How about now? She asked. Okay, I said. Okay, class fucking dismissed everyone, Professor Trevorley said, and she let everyone go. Except for you, Brittany. She pointed at Brittany and some other preps. Please do exorcise. Get it? One on page 3. Okay, I'm having lots of visions, I said in a worried voice. So I'm worried Draco going to die. Well, he gave me a black crypto ball to lock in. I looked at it. What do you see? She said. I said, I see a black gothic skull and a pentagram. Suddenly there was a knock at the door. I looked at it. It was Draco. He was looking really sexy, wearing a black leather facet, a black gothic Linkin Park t-shirt, and black Congress shoes.
God damn it!
Okay, you can go now. See you, cunt, said Professor Sinner. Bye, bitch, I said, waving. Well, I went to Draco and Vampire was sitting next to him.
I'm sorry,
We
but
both
Linkin
looked
Park is
bigger
good.
together.
This fan fiction is not.
And I was so exhibited. Your
Frodo!
turn.
Frodo, are you still
What?
alive?
No, I'm not. Why?
Okay, good, because I thought I was the only one who died from this terrible fanfic.
I'm
Did this
playing.
get-
I'm like making keep myself alive by playing Beyond Good and
I'm trying to
Evil.
kill myself with a can opener. It's not going very well.
I think it killed me. I'm dead now.
Is that, I think it's that. Yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
Is it that at time again? Yep. Yes, that time.
What? Is it that time again, Proto?
Not 9
Yes.
o'clock yet. Okay, where were you?
It's your turn. 25.
I kind of zone out when you read. Stop flamming, okay? If you don't, then I'll tell Justin to bet you up. 1111, and I'll tell all the nerds to put verses in your computers. 1111. How can she not spell virus but spell computer? 1111. Fuck you. Raven, thanks for the help. I was so excited. I followed Draco, wondering if we were going to do it again. We went outside, and then we went into Draco's black car. And not Ebony, what the fuck did Professor Trevoli say? Whispered Draco, pointing his gothic wit hand and black nail polish on mine. She said she would tell me what the visions meant tomorrow, I grumbled in a sexy voice. He took out a heroin carbon and spiked it. And
You know what's
gave-
missing? We need
it
bio
to-
in here.
Gave it to me to spork. She sporks stuff. Yay.
Spork!
He started to fly the car into a tree. What? We went to the top of it. Draco put on some MCR. And all... Okay, more lyrics. No, never mind. It's not lyrics. And all the things that you never ever told me, and all the smiles... Okay, yes, it is lyrics. Gerard's sexy voice. We started telling each other cloves fever... I'm guessing that means clothes fervently, I can't even pronounce that. He took
Fervently?
off my black thong and my black leather bra. I took off his black. She spells black right there. Why the fuck not there? And he put his throbbing you know what in my tool. What? OMFG Draco, I screamed, having an orgasm. We started fretching passively. Suddenly, I fell asleep. I started having a dream. In it, a black guy was shooting two Goothic men with long black hair. No, please don't fucking kill us, they pleaded, but he just kept shooting them. He ran away in a red car. No, oh my fucking god, 1-1. I shouted in a scared voice. Ebony, what's wrong? Draco asked me as I woke up, opening my icy blue eyes. I started to cry. The blood went down my face. I told Draco to call Vampire. He did it with his black Linkin Park mobile. I don't think it's Linkin Park. I think it's some cheesy tribute band called Linkin.
I think it's the Korean
But
knockoff.
the worst thing who the people who were shot in the dream were Lucian and Sirius. 1111. Your turn.
Chapter 26. Authors of Preps Stop Flimin' Story, okay? If you do not like the story, then go fuck yourself, you fucking prep. You suck. Oh, why
God, I think
and
I
I
just
wasn't...
got arrested.
Oh, why and I wasn't being racist, okay? XXXXXXXXX. A few mutates later, the vampire came to the tree. He was wearing a black leather jacket, black leather pants, and a Good Charlotte t-shirt. Hi, vampire, I said flirtily as I started to sob. Draco hugged me sexily, trying to comfort me. I started to cry tears of blood and then told them what happened. Oh, fuck it, vampire shouted angrily. He started to cry sadly. What fucking dick did that? I don't know, I said. Now come on, we have to tell Dumbledore. We ran out of the tree and into the castle. Dumbledore was sitting in his office. Sire, our dads have been shot, Draco said while we whipped some tears from his white face. And Obi had a vision in a dream. Dumbledore started to cockle, ahaha, and how do you expect me to know if Ebony's not divisional? I glared at Dumbledore. Look, motherfucker, he said angrily as Dumbledore gasped. See is... Sorry. He said angrily as Dumbledore gasped. See, is that hoot of Crackter? You know very well that I'm not decisional. Now get some fucking people out there to look for Sirius and Lucian Pornto. Okay, he said in an intimidated voice. Where are they? I thought about it, then all of a sudden, long done. I told him which street. He went and called some people and did some stuff. After a few mistunes, he came back and said people were going out looking for them. Well, someone called him again. He said that they have been found. Draco, Vampire, and I all left our rooms together. I went with Draco to wait in the nurse's office while Vampire went to slit his wrists in his room. We looked at each other's gothic, depressed eyes, then we kissed. Suddenly, Sirius and Lucian came on stretchers. Professor Sinister was behind them. Your turn.